Hello again, YouTube. This is the truth, man. Giving you the truth. I got a new phone, but my lips still be looking shiny. Hold on one second. Okay. So, here's the thing. Man, oh my goodness. Sorry about this, y'all. So here's the thing. So for those of you who don't know, last week, it might have been earlier this week, a black guy rode through a parade in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Those of you who also don't know, I'm born and raised in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm living in this area. He basically ran over a bunch of white people. Listen, man, listen. A lot of y'all try to turn this into white versus black. And here's why you can't do that. Number one, anybody who does that is clearly in the dark about who the real enemy is. That's number one. Number two, every white person is not going to be troublesome for you. In fact, a lot of y'all who talk this white black stuff, you have relatives in your family. You have friends that were killed by other black people. And I know because I see how they look, that menacing look, that me against you look. That's why I would never. I used to be that type, had the long locks, everything. Used to be that type, man. But over time I saw. Because one thing about me is I'm always going to see both sides. Being a Libra, that's what we do. We see both sides. We're all about fairness and harmony. We don't like a lot of mess. We don't like living in tumultuous areas. We'll destroy you in court. That's just how Libras are. And all of you Bible thumpers, there is a such thing as a Bible thumper. Every sane person is not a Bible thumper. Bible thumpers are the people who think everything they think in the Bible is the truth and the fact. That's what makes you a Bible thumper. So you say, well, man, the horoscopes is evil. Listen, if I was around you enough, I know about the characteristics. See, the characteristics are true. Like when the Most High designed people and the personalities, they will have all these characteristics. It's weird how people who fall along the same days have similar trains of thought. And a Libra is going to be the type of person that it's not going to really, when they're not dark, when they're in the light, they're not going to be the type that just take sides. They're going to try to see things for how they really are. And how I really see it is black people can be the biggest enemies sometimes. White people can too. So when I judge people on an individual basis based on what they do and they say, not based on their color. Not based on their color. And if you racist, I'll call you out on it. But I don't play the race card. See, me personally, I think it's a slight possibility, I'm not trying to accuse the man, that this was racially motivated. Now they're trying to come out with all this stuff. We want to bail him out so he can hear his side of the story. The reason why I don't want to hear nothing that man got to say is because he could have got out of that car. There's no excuse for that. See, some of y'all are just flat out punks. You scared to go to prison, you scared to go to jail. If you get convicted of something and you really did it, you shouldn't have did it. You know, if the conviction is true, like sometimes motives come into play, but if a conviction is true, then, you know, you just got to deal with it. But this man ran over all these people. In fact, a couple of them was kids. Kids' favorite part of the year is Christmas. And him, for whatever his reason was, he took away that young boy's Christmas and messed up the Christmas for his family. Now, because slavery, which, by the way, you don't even know all the facts on, or all this stuff about unfairness, discrimination, all that, does not make it right to go through a parade killing people. There's no excuse for that. That's unacceptable behavior. Reckless driving, unacceptable behavior. If your kids go to jail, they shouldn't have got behind the wheel. You know what's funny? A lot of these guys, right? I see them in the suburbs. Man, you don't live over here. I can see if you had a little girlfriend over here, this, that, and the other. No, a lot of them be over there to mess with people and steal. So if something happened, the police get tired of you. Oh, well, you shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it. See, I'm not getting all wrapped up in that. Yeah, I'll call out racism when I see it, but I'm not getting all wrapped up in that, man. It's too many eggs to fry. And all of you want to be progressive blacks in this area, right? Some of y'all is cool. But let me ask you something. The time you spend talking and dealing with that, right? Do you have grandkids? Do you have kids? What are you laying up for them? Do you have life insurance? Do you have do you have Bitcoin? Do you have anything that you laying up for them? If you don't, why the hell do you, excuse my language, do you care what white people is doing and saying? You don't have time to even care. Why do you care what white people is doing and saying? You ain't even handling your family business right. See, I got too much to do and deal with my own kids, for future grandkids and stuff in my house to be worried about what a white person is doing, what a white person is thinking. Now, ain't no inferiority, man. Listen, I'm not a man that's scared to stand his ground and scared to go to these little jails. I can handle myself. Now. That's not the issue. The issue is I don't have time for this. And if you do, you're not using your time wisely. You're not using your time wisely. Just like at my old job. And I was so happy on my last day. It's like it was a lot of people that was just focusing on this stuff and think, oh, I'm voting for Biden. I'm progressive. No, you're a dummy. And look at the world right now. Look, okay. And now they want to hide. They want to hide now. Now, they done did the damage. They want to hide now. Don't hide. Stand up for what you were saying. All that little memes and goldfish and orange man, all that stuff. He wasn't perfect either, but he was better than what you got right now. And man, just last night, shooting over here. They were shooting. And I'm sure it wasn't no Skippies or Kips doing it. It was those Pookie, Ray. That was who was doing it. Straight up enemies, straight up terrorists in their own communities. And because they look like you, because they got the skin color like you try to turn a blind eye to it. That's why it still exists, because you won't deal with it. You too worried about the white man. Oh, we shall overcome someday. Hey. Why are you dealing with that? Why are you singing songs from the 50s? Why are you worried about the 50s in 2021? That's why y'all kids, that's why they don't have a coat. That's why they go to school getting teased about their clothes. That's why they at these garbage schools. Cause Mr. Charlie this, Mr. Charlie that. Forget Mr. Charlie. How much you got in your retirement fund? How much you putting in the bank this week? How much life insurance you got? Talking about some Mr. Charlie. You ain't all that. Dude, listen, this was funny about you unbridled, undisciplined dudes. I guarantee you, if my wife laid down for you, you would smash, Mr. Brother. You would smash. And you would hold, and you would cover it up. You wouldn't tell me, you wouldn't come to me, man, your wife ain't no good, man. I just smashed her. But we shall overcome. And then you knocking on that black man girlfriend door, knocking on his wife's door, sliding through while he trucking somewhere in Idaho. Man, you ain't nothing, man. I'm so sick of you dudes, man. I'm just tired of some of these dudes, man, talking this stuff. White people this, white people that. And then one of these guys, me and him never got along. He had the nerve to get on Facebook talking some stuff. But the worst part about it is it was people who knew the truth and didn't confront them. That's what we got to deal with. We got to deal with truth and falsehood. And people that knew the truth, what this man was saying. I went more places than he did. Your mother and father never let you go up the porch. All this, all that. Trust me, man. If I saw this dude, it ain't gonna be peaches. It ain't gonna be brother this, brother that. I mean, I wouldn't do nothing to him. I ain't thinking about dude. But this is what we deal with people like him. Locks, got the look, straight up enemy. Straight up enemy. Starting stuff, starting trouble, going back and forth with other blacks. But y'all wanna, we raising $5 million. The man shouldn't have hit all them people. And then some of these people, y'all putting murals up. I worked in correct. I ain't gonna put their names out, man. I don't believe in that. But I know them. And I know that they don't respect authority. And that's part of why some of them get into stuff that they get into. Because they don't know how to listen. If somebody tell you to get on the ground, get on the ground. You that scared to go to jail, man, you a coward. You making it even worse. You not even saved. You finna deal with eternity, deal with a real devil because you scared to go to jail. And people wanna, we shall overcome. Now I'm thankful, and I don't want to Thanksgiving has its own set of issues historically, but I am thankful that I live to see another day, watching good football, eating good food. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. But this, I just wanted to make a video about this and about all of y'all sitting back there holding grudges against people over the truth. You're not following them on Instagram. You're not liking their stuff on Facebook. And you're an adult. All because you want to keep this conflict between whites and blacks up here. You want to keep it up here. Last I checked, I love going out to the suburbs because I don't like a lot of places. I don't have to put my club on my wheel. You start coming over on this northwest side of Milwaukee with a Kia. Kias. Ooh, Kias. I can't afford them, but I can sure steal them. Ding, ting, 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 ting. You come over here with a Kia. You better have one of these. Because these guys are godless. They will steal your car. Those same little young dudes that you calling your brothers will rob you. They'll steal from you. You go around little Kippy in Brookfield East High School playing soccer, kicking the soccer ball over. He ain't going to do nothing to you. He might look at you. But he going to keep going. He going to keep going because his mind is set on what college he going to. Not these rappers doing all this dancing and stuff. I'm going to corrupt you. I'm going to make you look. I'm going to make you dumb. I'm going to make you die. I'm going to make you go to jail. But you trying to carry on their lifestyle. You trying to carry on their lifestyle. You trying to carry on what they say. Y'all out of tune. You out of tune. You discord. You out of tune. You ilharmonic. Work on that first before you start worrying about what white people is doing. Then you want to go to jail. You know you stole all those cars. You knew you was doing all this stuff. And, man, the white people racist. Oh, they letting the white kids out. You already know they're the majority in the country. You already know what they're going to do. So why would you put yourself in position? Does it make you feel tougher? You're not tougher. You're not tougher. It make you feel tougher. Oh, I got 6, 7 guys. Oh, these my little goons, we shooters. They didn't put you in those positions, man. They didn't make you pull that trigger. They didn't make you reckless endanger them people. Crash all them people. They didn't make you do it. But when I was telling them this, oh, you're the bad guy. Oh, he this. Oh, what? Mr. Howard said this. Mr. Howard said that. No. Not no more you can't. See, you can't. See, now I can say what I want, make however much money I can make. You can't make me put poison water in my body, which I knew that was coming too. See, while y'all worried about we shall overcome and justice, no peace, but then you, I ain't gonna even get into that. I'm gonna close this out. Then I put my videos on Facebook. They know I'm right, so they won't watch it. That's like a little kid. See, Trump this, Trump that. Where was Trump in office 10 years ago? How many, look it up yourself. How many homicides did Milwaukee have 10 years ago? Was Trump in office? How many people chose food stamps over college, over staying on a job, over any of this other stuff 10 years ago? Was Trump in office? You can't blame Trump for everything. That is a cop-out. And as long as you copping out, you're going to come up short. You're going to come up short. And some of y'all, your friends is the problem. The people you hanging with is the problem. Why you need to hang with people anyway? You don't love yourself? Pat yourself on the back sometime. Do something. This is The Truth Man. I changed the name to the channel. It's no matrix, no simping, all subjects channel now. What I do is I change the name when I find other people with the same name. If they had the name before me, I change the name. But thanks for watching. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. If you got under $1,000, $10,000, $50,000, if you even got under $1 million, stop worrying about white folks. Worry about you. Worry about what you got and what you getting. Worry about getting this, in fact, so your kids can make it. Some of y'all kids is coming up short because you got them around the wrong people, wrong neighborhoods, wrong this, wrong that, and you want to worry about some social issues. You need to worry about the social issues in your house. That's what you need to worry about. Keeping your people alive. But thanks for watching.